see if I can.
Make sure there's one for Danny too.
Danny gonna be part of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
I'm taking the throne.
Okay. Oh. Are we live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jonathan.
What's up?
Watch what you say.
Not a problem.
Problem.
Bob. Not a problem.
Not a Bob, prob.
Not a Bob.
That's a prob. That's a Bob. Will you put my computer on its home screen?
Nah.
Thank you. All of our voiceover stuff sounds awesome, by the way.
Sweet.
Did you edit the live stream from last weekend?
Not yet. I need to get caught up.
It's okay, we're not caught up on posting them anymore.
Yeah.
Which is good. It means we have some time to not post them. You know what Hermes is?
No.
That's like Louis Vuitton or Versace, or it's like a high.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know it was pronounced that way.
Yeah.
Hermes.
It's French. Hermes.
Yeah, I always thought that was Hermes, like the Greek god.
Oh, that makes sense.
Unless you're supposed to pronounce that Hermes too.
No, Greek is pretty straightforward because it's Italian, so it's Spanish. Latin. It's all similar,
Yeah,
Latin, Spanish, Italian. It's all in the.
They're all derived from Latin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, what I
Whoa!
just said.
Where's our goofy little frickin' publicist?
Does he know that he's supposed to be part of this?
He do.
Okay.
We were talking and got off track, and I was like, hey, we have to do the live stream in 20 minutes. Excusal. Is anyone in here?
No, not yet.
Ah!
We need a wider wind, bro.
I know. I was looking. They're
I'm
like
so tired of having to squeeze more than 4 people into this thing.
I
now.
know.
yeah, they're like 500 apiece.
When we have the second camera, it'll help.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I got kicked off? Got us kicked off the TikTok stream for doing that?
Yeah, it's like...
Did you know this is a real guy's frickin' name?
Yeah.
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a real
I
fucking
I know
person.
about that name.
That's hilarious.
We
We were at lunch today, and I saw that, and I showed it to London, and she was like, "That's a real person," and I was like, you don't think this is fucking hilarious?"
Humperdinck, dude.
Humperdinck.
So, what's the movie that we're going to go and see? Like, what's it about? Or
It's called How Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. It is Gore Verbinski's first movie in like years. Who, if you don't know, is Pirates of the Caribbean, The Ring, Rango,
cool.
The Mexican. Just a bunch of really great movies. He's my favorite director. If anybody's logged in and wants to know about that, Gore Verbinski is my favorite director. It's about a guy that comes from the future, and he's like, hey, a bunch of shit goes really bad in the future, and I'm here to help you help that not go bad. And that's really like the only thing I know about it.
Mm.
Because I love a movie that doesn't give anything away. It's just an action movie about a guy from the future. That's legitimately all I know.
I definitely watched like a minute of the teaser trailer, and I was definitely super
Still
interested.
confused.
I was confused, but like
Yeah.
definitely interested right away. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's going to be really fun.
it'll be fun, actiony, probably funny too.
That's why I like his movies, is because they're usually, aside from The Ring, a little bit funny.
The Ring's hilarious.
Is it going to... Yep, it's going to just take a picture first. It's February 12th, 2026.
Howdy.
And we're live streaming again.
Come and watch us talk like idiots right now.
Danny will be here soon too. And hopefully so will you. Arsenic Kitchen YouTube. YouTube.com/Arsenic Kitchen. February 12th, 2026. We're live streaming again. Come.
I know. I thought it was just gonna.
I thought about doing that.
So, fun fact, chat. I'm really hungry.
I just had a grilled cheese burrito, so I'm not.
Ah,
Is that all I ate today? No, I had a couple pieces of pizza earlier. Went to Char. God, I love Char.
him char.
I'm Char. Zog.
Too close.
Stop moving!
Close to love you.
Wah, 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 wah. Fun fact, that's one of my favorite beats on the planet.
What?
Too Close to Love You by Alex Clare.
I don't know that song.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Whoa. That surprises me.
Is it that?
It feels like I am just too close to love you.
I was trying to think. I've heard that
Wah,
one
wah,
before.
wah, 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 wah. Yeah, it's so good.
Me personally, I like Skrillex's classic Bangarang.
Did you know all of the sound bites, like all of the vocal sound bites he got from the same, like, video?
Well, he sampled from First to Last a lot.
Did he really?
Yeah,
That's funny.
like a lot of the things in that first album are just like him sampling himself from the band, which is kind of cool. I did not know that till recently.
I didn't know that either. A lot of the other stuff he samples, like that kid from Sprites,
Mm-hmm.
is from an old YouTube video.
Oh yeah, call 911 now.
Like how Subtronics does that.
Mm-hmm.
All of his videos are just different vocal samples from YouTube videos. He has like 3 or 4 where he does the Dracula flow samples.
You smoking them Sequoia Banshee boogers?
Like a Hellcat V8. Whoop, whoop. God, I love Subtronics. Somebody give me $850 so I can go see Subtronics. Did you see that Alinea is playing The Sphere?
No, but that's really
I
cool.
don't know what that
Isn't
is.
it? Alinea? Really?
No,
That's so
Is
surprising.
it EDM? Is it new,
yeah.
new stuff? I don't
Yeah.
listen to anything new EDM.
Holy shit. It's not super new. He's pretty big.
Like past 10 years new.
Damn.
If it's in the past 10 years, I have not paid attention. I'm very much like
Alinea
stuck
and
in-
Excision are like...
Yeah, I know Excision because I've seen like whenever he was doing his live shows first, like how insane the
Oh, it's
production was. Where it's just
ridiculous.
screens everywhere,
Alineium's like that too.
and it's all like optical illusion type stuff.
Yeah.
Where like the stage looks like it's this huge thing, but it's just screens
Yeah.
that they designed out in like Unreal Engine and stuff.
The Shrek one,
Yeah,
where Shrek like pokes his head out and throws up on everybody.
yeah. I'm very much more sticking to my whole like Daft Punk, Deadmau5, and drum and bass roots like these days almost exclusively. The most recent thing that I listened to that was like EDM-ish that I was really into was that one song I showed you guys from that person
Mhm.
up in Ohio that showed me that.
Alineium collabs with artists a lot, and he did a collab song with I Prevail.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'd love to
I think you'd
collab
like
with
that
an
one.
EDM
It was
artist
actually
for
Alineium, I
anything.
Prevail, and Excision.
Because it's like I think that's the one thing in some of the new music that will not be released for a while that we've played live a few times that like I really badly want to have some songs in the future where it's like power metal style on top of like some
Mhm.
really like overproduced EDM stuff that would sound really cool. That'd be pretty fun, I think.
Maybe if Matt's watching this, he can tell Sonny that we want him.
We want you. Bump up the levels just a little bit.
Level just a little bit.
Waddle bottle.
many folks coming in earlier today, so
No, I think 7 might be the sweet spot.
yeah. That's okay. We'll give it a few more minutes for Danny to get out here and for everyone to kind of pile in from our posts on stories and stuff.
Everyone come in. Wish we could see who was in. Oh, maybe we can if we're in the actual Arsenic Kitchen account.
I don't know, actually. Like, if people start messaging, we can see, but it's not like...
Well, because mods are
Viewers.
supposed to be able to see so they can remove people.
Yeah, I don't know how any of that stuff works, and... I don't know.
I'll try to go to YouTube Studio and see if I can find it. Hi, one person. It actually just might be you and I.
Probs. I definitely don't think that like YouTube doesn't push live streams to new people, so the only way people are gonna join is if we like announce it on social media.
Yeah, and we did.
We did, but like
Not early enough.
Yeah.
We should. Maybe we should start doing some. Just flip the cameras and do it on TikTok and Instagram instead.
Mabes. And like we could also set that up.
Yeah, but then we just can't hear stuff as well, you know?
True.
Remember, when you have something to say, get really close to the microphone.
Is Danny, like, did you message him or anything?
He's coming.
Yeah. He said, I'll be just a minute or two longer. I don't know if you can get started without me.
I mean, we can always get started and he can come in through the middle of it. I don't care.
He also has a top 3 soundtrack to talk
Yeah.
about. Nice. I'm excited to hear his picks.
Me too.
I
I'm
think,
excited to hear your guys's. I heard 2 of Lucas's, and they're not what I thought they would
I
be. And I
switched them.
think... Did you?
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. Okay, for this format too, I think that instead of doing like 3, 2, 1, that each person just tells their 3. So
You
that it's
think?
not like a ranked thing.
Okay.
Because like you could say which one's your favorite out of the 3 if you want, but I think it'd be cooler to have like. Each
I just
person
like
go
it.
down and-
I like it when we go between people because we can discuss them.
We can
each
still
time.
discuss them. If it doesn't, we should try it out, and if we don't
Sure.
like it for next time, then we don't have to do that anymore.
I'm down to do that.
But I figured it would kind of switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. Did you see my sad Zog?
Yeah.
Sad Zog. Angry Zog and Sad Zog.
Man, I get a lot of these. I don't know how many of these you get.
So many, dude. It's ridiculous. I just don't even bother deleting them anymore because they just keep coming.
No, someone wants to message you. I watched a bunch of videos that I had when I was making content for local epoxy pros. When I was doing that, and I remembered how grateful I am to not be fucking doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Is it-
epoxy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, what's up?
Look at him feet.
Don't look at him.
If anyone wants to see Danny's feet, go to our Patreon.
Oh.
Only top tier subscribers.
Tips only. Haha. Tips over $40 get a custom.
Wow,
I'll give you a hint. Bark.
We should become NPC streamers
Hi.
or sleep streamers.
I'm Blake from Arsenic Kitchen. Hello.
Hi, I'm Blake from Arsenic Kitchen. Hi, I'm Blake from Arsenic Kitchen.
Hello.
Big things coming. Big things coming. Big things coming. Him Pinar?
Except
Him
for,
Pinar?
Wait, completely? Except for when you guys say big things coming, it actually is like big things. Where am I supposed to say it?
Next
Right
to
here.
Lumpkus on the bench.
Not really.
Right here.
Just a few. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, We have to get a better camera lens so that we can actually all fit in here.
Lucas can scoot over a little bit if it's. Oh no, he
This is
can't.
as far over as I can go.
DM.
Okay, so am I allowed to say it?
Not
No.
that.
We're live.
We're live.
Yeah. So only chill and normal things from here on out. And normal.
I damn them cheddar biscuits
And also
from Red
chill.
Lobster real good.
I always say chill and normal things.
Okay.
Prove it.
Bro, so
Who's doing the intro?
Me fellers, okay. Let's get this started.
Ready.
Hello YouTube, hello Patreon, hello rest of the internet. This is another one of the Arsenic Kitchen Thursday live streams. We got some cool topics to talk about today. Really just wanted to make another cool thing to talk about, maybe music and pop culture and everything. So today we're going to be listing off each of our 3 favorite either TV or movie soundtracks that really meant a lot to us or we find cool, whatever it may be. These I'm sure will be very... this will have a huge variety, I think. Just between all of us, I think we all kind of pay attention and pick up on different kinds of genres of soundtracks that we like more.
I will say it's probably just movie soundtracks because I didn't pick any TV soundtracks.
I picked one, and I don't even know if I still have it in my list or not, but we're going to find out. You're going to find out right now. Ready?
Honorable mention is Has Been Hotel, but it's a musical, so I didn't include it.
I hate that shit. I'm kidding. I need to give Has Been and what's the other one?
Hell of a
Hell of a
Boss.
Boss.
I need to
God,
give
you'd
him a
love Hell of a
chance.
Boss. Well,
But-
me, Danny, and our bassist London love Has Been Hotel.
Mhm.
but mainly me, Danny.
Mainly Danny. It's really just
Mainly
Danny.
Danny.
I like Has Been Hotel.
I like Has Been Hotel.
These guys like Has Been Hotel.
That's my show. I showed you that.
I guess.
Would you know what I like? Jimmy Neutron. All right, who's
Charlie
gonna start
Morris.
first? I said before that we're gonna switch around a format that we usually do for these things, where it's like a tier list, and we go, number 3 and number 2, and we go down the line for each of our things. I want to see how just this time around, because we could still talk about each person's 3 in between what they're, whenever they announce them. But instead of going across like by each level and ranking them, I just want to let us throw them out there and then talk about each one, move on to the next person, see how that goes. If you guys don't like it, or you want us to go back to the original thing, leave a comment, because we care. Okay. That's all I got, fellas.
He's
Who was-
laughing because it's not true.
That was a joke.
We don't care. Shut up.
I care, but this much. Okay.
Also, I didn't show Danny Has Been Hotel. That's how fucking gullible he is.
Was I watching it before you?
Yeah,
I
because you had
was.
like a secret TikTok thing about
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I'm tired. Shut up, dude. It's
We're all
fucking
tired.
God.
I need you to walk in for me.
I'm trying. I'm drinking an espresso at 6 p.m.
Yeah, I chugged a latte before this, so I'm all set.
Sometimes it be like that, fellas.
Him coffee.
I genuinely thought you were going to show me. I was like, oh yeah, I totally did.
I remember.
All right, who wants to go first? Who wants to volunteer to go first? Because if no one does, I will in about 3 seconds.
I want to start with like some honorable mentions that I won't
Sure.
talk about too deeply. But okay, so I guess it sounds like we're mostly keeping it to movies this time around. But I genuinely thought of a TV soundtrack that like I think we could all agree on.
Monk.
Oh, that is good.
Right?
I don't know. I just randomly thought of this just now, but that specifically the first season of SpongeBob genuinely has some like really nice music. Like music I would listen to just whatever I'm doing. I think that's some good bops. But anyways, some actual honorable mentions that I wrote down.
I'm just singing.
So I wrote down Whiplash and Pirates of the Caribbean
Okay.
As honorable mentions?
as honorable mentions. Yeah,
Interesting.
Mhm.
they're both really good. I mean, obviously, I love Whiplash, so all the music from that movie is just great. Music that I do listen to sometimes, just when I'm in the car, just whatever I'm doing. I like listening to the songs off that soundtrack. And then, Pirates of the Caribbean is obviously iconic, and who doesn't love the music from that? I think we all,
Mhm.
especially.
It's Hans Zimmer, right?
Yes.
No
is.
wonder it's amazing. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's one of the best composers out there in the whole wide world. Maybe the best composer out there in the whole
Mhm.
wide
Yeah.
world.
Him and John Williams, I'd say.
Howard Shore, John Williams, Hans Zimmer.
Me,
Yeah.
They'd be on the Mount Rushmore for sure.
All really just stellar composers. Danny
including
Silvertone.
including me.
Yeah. Why don't you score the movie instead? So I don't have to.
No, I would help with some of the scenes. That sounds fun,
I'm in
actually.
the middle of scoring our short film, and it's only 9.5 minutes, and it's taking me forever.
What? I'd help you score that.
Well, then do it.
I thought you were talking about.
Oh, the movie? No, I'm talking about the cursed thing. But it's like all it's like, what's his name? John Williams-y. You
Not
know?
a movement.
I'll help.
kind of stuff.
I'll go and get my xylophone and triangle ready.
Yeah.
Were you still going?
Yeah.
I just wanted to get my honorable mentions out of the
Honorable
way.
mentions first. Okay, that works.
Yeah, let's all do honorable
that.
mentions.
And then we can give our top three.
I'm gonna say I'll give 3 honorable mentions. I'm gonna say Has Been Hotel and Rent. I don't feel like those need too much explaining, but they're musicals, and the reason I didn't put them in my top soundtracks is because they're musicals, and I feel like they're not exactly soundtracks. Like that's the point of the musical, you know. And my other one is Interstellar,
Yeah.
because Interstellar is just a beautiful soundtrack.
My
Good
honorable
God.
mentions are Inception and Star Wars, and the reason I'm not going to say
Star Wars
those.
is a good one. I didn't even think about that.
The reason I'm not saying those, also Harry Potter,
Yeah.
is because
Oh.
first off, 2 of those literally have the same composer, and then
I didn't say any of those because I figured somebody else would say them.
right, like those
Yeah,
are the
those are
obvious
iconic.
ones. Like right, like we're not
Yeah.
saying those because those are fucking obvious. So
I think everyone can agree on most of like the long form movie series composers and the soundtracks from them, because like most of the time the reason that those movies have been so good is not just because of like great writing, great cinematography, but the music like makes it all come together super well. So
We
Yeah.
should do a ranking. Movie soundtracks sometime. You know, like just have a bunch of them ready. And
oh
rank
yeah,
them.
like a tier list
Vote on them or
situation.
something. Yeah.
That would be fun. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's one of the things we could do for a live stream is like I'm sure you've seen people do the tier list where it's like
Oh, yeah.
the colored boxes and then you drag the things into
You
them.
have like S through E.
Man, put that thing away.
I wasn't ready.
Put that thing back where
I
it
was
came
ready!
from, or so help me.
oh my god,
That was for the gram. Also, I would like to mention the TV show with the best soundtrack period ever is The Simpsons.
Simpsons is pretty great.
that is
Family Guy.
Family Guy has
Family
a beautiful
Guy.
soundtrack, and that's because Seth MacFarlane is genuinely an amazing songwriter.
It's a genius. My parents were just talking about Ted and how funny that is, and like all of like the little like one-liner quips that Ted says throughout the movies, and I'm
Yeah.
like, he is like not just in Family Guy, but like his like actual like ironic like tongue-in-cheek passive-aggressive stuff like really really does well, and
everyone will be allowed at our restaurant. Exactly, yeah. Even Jews. Yeah, exactly.
Why would we even mention it? We're not gonna. We're just gonna let him in.
Okay, right. Exactly.
So why would you mention it? We're not gonna.
It's like stupid shit.
That
like
wouldn't even be a big deal. Exactly, yeah.
It's dumb and I love it. But okay, honorable mentions for me, man. Someone said Lord of the Rings already, right?
Yeah, no. Nope.
I would say that Lord of the Rings for sure is like up there of like just the same part of like, different long form movie series like that. Great soundtrack, and
Mhm.
to be fair, is one of the few movie soundtracks that actually gets stuck in my head after I watch it, and I think about that for the next few days after. So that's pretty important. But
Stranger Things gets stuck in my head a lot.
dude, Stranger
That
Things
theme
has
song?
got a
God damn
great
it. I was going to
soundtrack.
mention Stranger Things and go on a whole autistic rant about the soundtrack to
You
Stranger
still
Things.
can. Don't
Also,
worry.
Goonies.
Oh yeah,
Goonies is one of the best. Oh my god. Goonies and Back to the Future.
Gooners
Yeah,
and Back to
dude.
the Future.
Gooners and Back to the Future.
Back to the Futures is in my 3.
Is it? Good. I'm glad I didn't put it in mine.
I wasn't
Yeah.
particularly impressed by the soundtrack to that movie, but I do
Well,
like
fuck
them.
you.
Yeah, I guess, because I feel like everyone else likes that movie so much more than I do. Like, I like it,
What?
but yeah,
Back to
Yeah,
the
you
Future?
and-
everyone talks about it like,
Yeah.
oh my god!
Well, Blake talks about Forrest Gump in that way, so I
That's
can't
true.
get too mad at.
That's true. I don't
And
like
that's one
Forrest
of my
Gump at all.
favorite fucking movies of all time, and I can't understand why nobody would like Forrest Gump. But different strokes for different
I can't
folks.
say it on live stream.
Yeah, maybe don't.
I love you, Janae.
She's
She's a bitch.
She is a bitch.
who is?
Oh, it's back to
Oh,
Jonathan.
I was gonna say
unless,
my
yeah.
other honorable mention that I was gonna put in my top 3, but I bumped it down for the other ones is Atlantis, like the animated Atlantis movie.
Yes.
Involved.
Yes.
Just like I have a general theme of like if it's a really good movie or TV show and the theme of it like gets reworked throughout the whole thing in a way where it doesn't feel annoying, like where it's like, okay, I've heard this theme now like 10 times, like let's change it up or something. That's great. So Atlantis is definitely one of those. It's very memorable. Same with like Back to the Future and stuff like that. Anyways, go ahead.
Sorry, I was thinking about.
Oh, me? Okay. Actual top 3. And
Actual
I
top
can just
3.
like bam, 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 right?
If you want, yeah.
You can talk about each one as you
I-
go down, or you can list them all off and go into detail about each one if you want.
This is the whole thing, so you
Yeah.
can.
Ow.
Yeah.
Because mine are kind of, well, the top 2 are very hard to rank, and I'm kind of back and forth on which would be my favorite, which is also funny because my top 2 are both Pixar movies. They're both my 2 favorite Pixar movies.
Oh, I'm
Um,
curious.
Me too.
Okay. But I'll start with
Better
3.
be Toy Story.
3 and 4.
It's not actually. Toy Story is
Toy Story 3 and 4.
Yeah, just random.
Okay, well, I'll just start with number 3, because I do really like this movie and the soundtrack. Avengers: Infinity War, I think, has an incredible soundtrack.
I was not expecting that.
Interesting.
Neither was I.
I
And
think that, like, compared to, I mean, obviously most Marvel movies, but also just a lot of movies in general, like, the soundtrack really complements the movie really well. I don't remember who composed it, but I remember watching it for the first time and just thinking, wow, like, I've never felt a movie and a soundtrack go more hand in hand with each other. It just, I don't know. It was very, I don't know. It's just a great soundtrack. I can't really go much into detail. It's just very, very good.
I guess I can't say I paid enough attention to the individual soundtracks of Avengers to know.
Same.
But
Same.
I agree that they're all good.
That's all I know.
The MCU universe in general, I'm like, damn.
And like Guardians of the Galaxy, I think was one of the first ones that
That was a good
That had
soundtrack.
a
Like-
good soundtrack.
It had a good soundtrack because it wasn't like you don't remember the orchestral bits. That
I don't
they've
remember
done
the
for it.
scores. I just
but
remember
all
the
of the-
actual, yeah.
Like the songs that
Mhm.
they picked for it made sense and
Yeah.
it was really cool. But I guess I've never thought of any of the other like actual Avengers movies though.
Yeah.
So
And I did try to steer clear from, like, soundtracks that are just comprised of, like, existing songs.
I didn't.
I know. I know. And that's fine, but, like, I tried to pick soundtracks that, like, were original to the movie.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
At least for the most part.
Yes.
So I guess I'll just go ahead and say my top 2 because they are kind of interchangeable. And, again, both Pixar movies.
La La
They're
Land.
both my favorite Pixar movies.
Oh, man, me
It
too.
is Soul and WALL-E.
oh really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Soul had a great soundtrack. I
It-
haven't paid
yeah.
much attention to Wally's, though.
Yeah, Soul is fantastic. It's funny because I watched both these movies very recently, but Soul is great because it kind of has like 2 dimensions to it. It has like the jazz side of it, which I'm a big jazz nerd, so I love all of those compositions, which
Mhm.
those specifically were composed by John Batiste, I believe.
No, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love all those pieces in the movie, but also there's the more electronic side to it in like Soul World, and that was all composed by Trent Reznor.
Oh
So,
cool.
Yeah.
He did a Pixar movie? That's
Yep.
funny.
And
John
it's-
Baptiste is who sang All I Want for Christmas at the Mariah Carey Music Cares thing.
John Batiste?
Oh, am I thinking of somebody else?
Batista. No. Kidding.
Do you remember?
I don't remember.
John Baptiste?
I feel like he was
Is that a
there.
different guy?
I think it's a different guy.
Are you sure?
That's who sang All I Want for Christmas.
That was like the reason
like
I don't
as we
remember
were
that
leaving.
was because we were leaving and I was, no offense, so not into the idea of hearing Mariah Carey sing that
Oh, I was
song
so
live.
excited. I'm so happy I heard it.
I was like, okay.
She was too drunk to sing it, though.
I was like, I get it with this one. Like that's
Make it stop!
right. Like PTSD hearing that for real. Like, damn. But I'm glad. Maybe that was him, John Batiste.
Yeah, couldn't say, but yeah, I think the Soul soundtrack is just incredible because like all the electronic compositions are also just like otherworldly sounding. That's another one just goes hand in hand, complements it really well. And then that I can kind of segue that into Wall-E because Wall-E does the same thing where it's very electronic heavy and kind of depicts that like or not digital world, but it's all robots and they kind of illustrate that with music very well. And but I think more specifically, it's just a memorable soundtrack to me. I mean, Wall-E's always been a very nostalgic movie to me, so those songs just live in my head rent free. And then the ones that they did, I guess, license from, what musical are they from? Is it Hello Dolly? They borrowed some songs from a musical.
Like an old ass musical.
Oh, that's cool.
And those songs are also really, really good.
In Wall-E?
Yeah.
That makes sense because it's got a really old-timey soundtrack when they do play music.
Yeah, it's like very futuristic sounding in a lot of parts, but also, yeah, kind of old-timey. It mixes very well, in my opinion. And that's why that's in my top 2 soundtracks.
I have a question. Did you have that epiphany moment because he was talking about Trent Reznor and you remembered The Social Network?
No.
Because I
remembered that Trent Reznor scored that movie, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Dude.
The Social Network was a good score, too.
I need to probably switch that out for one of my 3 because that soundtrack is in my Spotify playlist. It's one of the only soundtracks in my Spotify playlist.
That was the only good thing about the new Tron movie. Was the soundtrack.
Uh-oh. Is Jared Leto
Fuck
still,
you, Jared
still in that
Leto.
one? Yeah.
We hate you. I hate you.
Damn.
Blake hates him.
Really?
Oh, he was a good Joker. When?
Well, who wants to go next, huh?
I'll go next.
Go ahead, Danny.
My top 3 movie soundtracks are the first. Okay, the first is a TV show, kinda.
Oh.
And it's Stranger Things, but just the first season.
He said kinda.
Yeah, because it's just when I say just the first season, I mean that's the type of fucking person I am. Like the rest of the seasons are just garbage to me, but that first season was like a fucking unrequited masterpiece.
I agree.
And the soundtrack.
I'm gonna make Danny watch all the other seasons because I like them.
And lose my fucking lunch and vomit everywhere. I could barely get through the second, third seasons.
It gets better in 4, I promise.
I think it gets worse in 3 and 4. Like I think 1 and 2 are A1, and then 3 and 4 were like okay. It's like the seasons are good. It's good television, but they lost the plot.
They did for sure lose the plot. Like if you're in it, I was like watching this shit when it released. You have to understand. So I thought the tone of that first season was, you know what I'm saying?
It's really good.
Yeah.
I was here.
It was like if you were on board with Shameless or Friends from day one, and you see it go until like the end of the show, and you're like, what is this even?
What the fuck did this become? Yeah, I was for sure here for like the Twilight Zone, Firestarter vibes. So, and I felt like the really eerie synthwave soundtrack could only fit that show. And like you said, like the opening theme along
it's
with
iconic
typography and everything is like fucking excellent. And those guys too, they are signed to like a metal label.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys like know music. Like if you go listen to the band, they're called Survive. I'm a huge fan of them. Dude, their albums outside of the original soundtrack are like fucking life-changing. Like if you haven't heard the synthwave band Survive, please for the love of God do yourself a favor. Go listen to them.
No, they're really great.
I also like the original soundtrack for the first Matrix movie. Which, fun fact, is why I use so much hollow metallic percussive snares in my music, is because, like, when shit starts getting serious, I'll just start hitting that, like, every other beat, and, like, it'll just be, like, Neo running through a fucking hallway, and you're just like, clong, clong, you know?
Love that.
I like hollow metallic, like water harp kind of sounds.
Water harps are cool.
You know?
Water
like,
phones
I just watched, it's not on my list, but we just went to the theaters and saw Strangers 3.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack is a lot of water harps and also instruments where you can like hear the air coming off of the bow.
They're all eerie and shit.
The cellos and whatnot. And I just love that with all my heart.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the soundtrack for that too. And then of course, like, what I'm not saying like these are like my top 3, but they're like the ones if I had to sit and yap for just a few minutes. the Tron Legacy soundtrack, the
Yes.
first one with Daft Punk was like,
D-Rest, dude.
yeah,
it was
like
great.
I for sure wanted to go grind on some sexy robot ladies to that soundtrack.
Yeah, that's why.
Clankers.
Were you looking to see how many people were here?
I was checking to see if it was still public, because the only
Oh.
other time we've not had literally anyone else, including like our family, pop in here is when it was private. It's public, so
So weird.
But there's not even any comments
there-
in the chat. Huh?
no.
Is there a
Is there an
link that I can
angle?
share?
I mean, at this point, we're just making a YouTube video.
Yeah, basically. But
That's-
if people pop in, it's cool. We'll say hi after.
You guys are letting us down.
Yeah, we're really disappointed.
Like, why do we
We
even do
honestly,
this?
I didn't communicate with Jasmine enough, and Jasmine didn't communicate with me enough because she was supposed to promote it more.
Okay.
We'll make her walk
It's
the
okay.
plank.
Actually, let's
No.
blame Danny. That's Danny's job.
To make her walk the plank.
Yeah.
Goobers. Thank you.
I know she's
everything,
going to see this
Jasmine.
on Patreon.
And then
Walk the plank.
and then we'll make her walk the plank.
You have another one, or is that all three?
I have more, yes.
Lay it on us, brother man.
Oh, because I'm black.
No.
Yeah.
You got like 12 in there.
The Great Gatsby with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Mm.
That soundtrack.
Lana Del Rey did that.
She did
Really?
do. Yes,
Yeah.
she sure did. She did the OST, and then what the fuck? All of the like little remixes they do of like pop songs
Yeah.
from that time period,
Yeah.
and like Will I Am and all that stuff, and they made the orchestral.
What's that song that she did for Great Gatsby? The one.
Young and Beautiful.
That's one of my favorite songs on the planet. That song made me cry the first time I heard it.
Good.
With no context at all.
Common side effect. Average Lana Del Rey listening experience for
Hmm.
real.
So it was top 3.
So I guess that's not in my top 3 then.
Oh, okay.
Got him.
Damn.
Bro's spitting.
Well, give us your top 3.
My exact top 3 soundtracks.
Yeah, sure.
You don't have to explain them now if you don't want.
John Williams' Revenge of the Sith is
Okay.
for sure number 1.
Specifically Revenge of the Sith.
Specifically that one because of the Duel of the Fates version that they play while Anakin and Obi-Wan is fighting. Like, if you just heard that and without seeing the scene, but like having someone describe the scene to you, it would sound that way. Like, it sounds for sure like these two guys
Mhm.
duking it out. And then across the universe, which is Anakin and Padme's theme, which
Mhm.
is fucking like one of the most beautiful pieces of music I've ever heard.
I was going to comment on, like, if I was to ever go and see an orchestra play a live soundtrack,
It would have to be that.
like, I would definitely go and see, like, Interstellar, Lord of the Rings, or whatever, but the one that, like, I want to hear the choir do Duel of the Fates. Like,
Yes.
that's hands down one of the coolest
be
things
so
in music ever.
What's that video of the guy singing?
Yeah.
Going hard as fuck.
Me and the crowd.
I want
Stranger Things.
Attack of the
soundtrack.
Clones. I feel like
Oh,
Attack
yeah,
of
yeah.
the
That
Clones
one's a really good
soundtrack went
soundtrack.
hard.
That's
There was a
yeah.
lot of sad, like super emotional stuff in there.
I'm a really big Phantom. Like, out of the episodes 1 through 3, I'm
Yeah,
probably my favorite is Phantom.
yeah.
Just because that was the first one I ever saw growing up, and I thought that was the coolest of all of them, and I didn't. It was like until I was like really old, like older, I guess, that people like it became a thing that I figured out everyone didn't like it for all the CGI and Jar Jar and all this shit, and I was like, I love all that stuff,
Yeah.
but whatever,
Stranger Things is for sure number 2, and then the original soundtrack for Twilight, the first one.
The first one, that's
The
interesting.
very first Twilight movie.
My man.
I think.
Because Twilight
yeah,
2 is usually the one that people pick.
Yeah.
So I like that it was the first one.
The first one, and I forgot which orchestra did that, but I looked it up because that's literally a lot of the music I'm like listen to and I like reference when I do like orchestral MIDI and stuff. there's one song specifically that made me like go look. You can find all the stuff on Spotify, obviously, but basically the scene where she goes to chase after Edward, and her fucking dad goes to stop her, and she gives that whole speech where she's like, "I gotta leave this fucking town now, or I'm gonna stay here," and I'm like, "Mom," and she slams the door in his face. He's just like.
She's basically like, "You fucking suck!"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, bye."
That whole song that
God,
plays
charity.
is an original soundtrack, and that's good. But honorable mentions are like Tron and like the other Star Wars movies and
That's so.
shit.
I
And
think for
also
reminding me.
specifically that fucking song from number 2.
Which one?
Decode, and also that other one.
Decode.
Eyes on Fire.
Eyes on Fire.
Was
Good
that?
God.
I
That's
was
in the
gonna
first
say
one?
that's in the first one.
Is
and
it the
then
first
so
one?
is Supermassive Black Hole with Zombie Baseball.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Great soundtrack, dude. I forgot about it.
Yeah,
I just
the
love,
foundation.
I just love the little guitar riff and Supermassive Black Hole comes in and they're all like stretching and like doing cool shit. I'm like, this is gonna be epic. This is gonna rock. But
Vampires playing baseball.
Thanks.
Vampires playing baseball music fucking slaps, though. Like indie shit like that.
Okay. My top 3 are I said the Matrix movies.
Yeah, those soundtracks are fucking eerie.
I've specifically liked the first one a lot.
Yeah, very
but
eerie. I like it.
seems to be a trend with all these, isn't that weird? But yeah, a lot of like the music choices for the Matrix were right up my alley. Probably after the fact, like whenever the movies were coming out, I
Rob
was
Zombie.
growing up listening to like the cool random like EDM stuff that my family was listening to because it was usually like just a huge like Napster or like whatever download off of like LimeWire, just like a ton of songs. And then they would just kind of like distribute them to like whoever, kind of like file sharing, I guess. But they would always burn CDs. And a lot of the music that they were like putting on for me that I was listening to on the way to school and everything when I was like, 6-7 years old was like Fatboy Slim and a bunch of like the early like 2000s like techno and stuff like that, Mortal Kombat and all that. It's like that stuff was right up my alley, but I didn't watch The Matrix and like listen to all that stuff until long after. So whenever I found out that there was more stuff like that from back then, I was like, oh yeah, that's rock. So another little runner-up to that that's very similar is the Blade movies and their soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
But
Same vibe for sure.
my number 2 is the TV series Berserk, like the original anime from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Berserk had such a cool everything. Like the story was great because it was just like the first volume of books, and the fact that it was so like fantasy and beautiful and everything was like very delicately or like orchestrated in the soundtrack. And then anytime that something really weird and out of pocket happened that led on to what was going to happen later on, like it was always just like this smack in the face, like, whoa, this is creepy and weird. And I love that. So that's good, cool balance, I think. And then my third is Back to the Future because that soundtrack kicks ass. And it's like not just the orchestra stuff, but all of the songs put into it, like Huey Lewis in the News and all that. So
I'm sorry, what was the first one then?
can I go back in time, Matrix?
Oh, okay.
But the
Yeah.
first one, for real,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
that fucking soundtrack was like, that's another one where it wouldn't fit anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's not the first Matrix, but the whatever scene when they're all down in oh god, don't hate me with that. I'm forgetting the name of things right now. It's like the place underground that they're all hanging out and doing the rave.
Zion.
Zion.
Yeah, and they mix the tribal shit with
Yeah.
the techno.
That stuff's cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
huge fans of that stuff.
Everybody in me.
I know about that.
I know.
Blake doesn't like The Matrix.
I don't.
Loser.
The Matrix is actually like my favorite movie ever. Fun fact. And my room when I lived out in Laveen, Arizona, with my old roommate, like was Matrix themed. I had like a Matrix tapestry and like a neon green light bulb
cool.
and shit.
My room is going to be a fucking vibe.
The
Vibe.
one. Dude, if I could get like
I have to
LED
decorate my
strips to
room.
like hang from the wall and make it do the
Yeah.
circle thing, I'd do that.
That
in a
used to be my
heartbeat.
screensaver on my old computer too, and it would say like Danny or stuff. Like, Matrix come. Cause I'm a fucking nerd
Yeah.
with a hard R. Nerd.
Nerd.
Nerd. As if there's another. My last honorable mention is the soundtrack for Shrek 2.
Oh
Nice,
yeah,
that's a good one.
Oh my
Good
God.
God, is that a good
all the
soundtrack.
Shreks, honestly.
All of the
They
Shreks,
did
but
great.
specifically Shrek 2 is just good lord.
Shrek 2 is actually a masterpiece.
It really is, just as a movie in general. But so my top three in general are number 3 is the soundtrack from Smile 2.
Number 3.
Number 3.
I don't think I ever paid attention to any of the stuff from Smile as far as music goes.
So Smile 2 is it's a horror movie. It's one of my favorite horror movies in the world. It is about a pop star, and they wrote an entire album for her, and she performed some of it.
Oh,
in
that's
the movie.
right.
That's
yeah, the
Yeah.
soundtrack was fucking.
The soundtrack slaps.
It was a pop
So
song.
also the score is amazing because I don't remember who it is, but he also did a Jordan Peele movie. Is so good at like the creepy noises, and I would have a lot more horror movies in here, but I feel like it's just rude. Like Hereditary, Midsummer, The Grudge.
I guess I don't.
They're
ever,
all just fucking immaculate.
I don't ever
At Winchester.
I don't ever like pay attention to horror movie soundtracks
Oh.
like that.
Mhm.
I
It's
love
weird.
them so much.
This one for Smile had a very.
It was
prolific-
specific.
Yeah, had a very
Yeah.
prolific.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
what's her name? Naomi Scott is a fucking amazing songwriter.
Yeah,
and
and
singer.
she wrote a lot of it.
there's
Yeah.
a funny comparison too, because you said that like the character in the movie, like they wrote all of the songs for her to like perform as
like her artist specifically.
yeah. So that happened. Like Smile 2 came out like a few years ago, and then K-pop Demon Hunters came out, and they did that same thing for
Yeah,
that movie,
yeah,
where it was
yeah.
like pop stars that they wrote the soundtrack for them to be singing in the movie, like a musical style.
Mhm.
That's kind of interesting. I
It
wonder-
is, and
Well, and
Shirley
there's
has,
also so Naomi Scott got famous because she was in a Disney Channel original called Lemonade Mouth, where
I
Yeah.
she
remember that.
sang. That was her. Yeah.
Okay, I remember Lemonade Mouth.
It was silly, but she's a great songwriter.
Yeah, movies with pop music soundtracks. Surely that has nothing to do with money. Haha.
Number 2 is Beetlejuice.
Okay, fair enough.
I absolutely love the Beetlejuice soundtrack. I mean, there's a reason that we have a whole EP.
Right, like no one said anything Tim Burton yet.
There's a reason we have a whole EP based on that. Well, it's because a lot of Tim Burton soundtracks are straight up just musicals.
It's Danny Elfman.
Right, it's all just Danny Elfman.
But I mean, he's great.
But I think something
know.
so beautiful about the Beetlejuice soundtrack specifically is the orchestra that he hired to do it after he wrote it said this isn't possible. Like he hired one specific orchestra to do it, and they gave him a bunch of shit about it. And then there was an orchestra in England that was trying to cover one of the songs for like a concert they were doing,
We're like, no.
and they were like, "This isn't humanly possible to play." And he was like, "My guys played it just fine."
Wow.
This isn't.
But like
possible.
some of the sweeps that you have to do
Stupid fuck.
on the cello and violins, like it's almost impossible to do because it's so fast and like all over the place.
Yeah, I was gonna
Um,
pick Sweeney Todd for one of mine for Tim Burton reasons, because Tim Burton soundtracks also are awesome. Like Charlie and the
Amazing.
Chocolate Factory,
Oh, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was gorgeous.
so good. But anyway, sorry.
What a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Number 1, without I'm sure much surprise at all, is Pirates of the Caribbean. The I will never not hear but also the song that they sing when they're getting hung in the second movie,
Yo.
third movie,
Yeah.
second movie,
This is the second one, I
Dead
think.
Man's Chest.
I think so.
Yeah, you're right. Holy shit, man. Like, just every single thing about all of those movie soundtracks.
Oh,
It's gorgeous.
you know-
Specifically, though, Curse of the Black Pearl.
you know the song that Davy Jones.
Oh, the one that he's
lock-
playing. Oh, God.
The lock.
Oh, it's so
Dude,
pretty.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
I will never forget that stuff. It's
I will
like-
choose that over Star Wars or Harry Potter. Well, Harry Potter is one of my favorite. Like, all those songs are just gorgeous.
Harry.
They feel so nostalgic and special. That's something cool about Harry Potter. Is that John Williams?
Yes.
Yeah.
It sure is.
That's something great about Harry Potter. Specifically, the Harry Potter soundtrack is, I know it's nostalgic because we watched it when we were kids, but it's also nostalgic because it just is, you know?
It
Yep.
sounds
Like
that
some
way,
you hear that music, it just makes you feel happy. But no, Pirates of the Caribbean is genuinely some of the most genius songwriting that's ever, some of the most genius composing and soundtracking that's ever been done.
Who made the sound drizzle to the pirate stuff?
Howard Shore. No, sorry, that's Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
That's why I also
He
love
also did
Interstellar.
Yeah, he does the Interstellar.
But so he does this thing in Interstellar, and he does this thing
Inception.
in Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
And Batman.
The specific Batman has a good soundtrack too.
Yeah.
But he does this thing in specifically Pirates of the Caribbean and Interstellar where he has this score that it creates so much tension, and I don't remember what it's called, but it sounds like you're always about to hit a note, but you never do. And it's because he plays 4 chords that are going up, and he plays 4 chords that are going down at the
Jacob's
same
ladder.
time.
Mhm.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Yeah, and it always sounds like it's climbing and climbing and climbing.
I love
and
that
it builds
shit.
tension and makes you anxious, but it never gets there. You
Mhm.
know?
We have the same autistic fixation.
Yeah.
It's like clearly we have that.
This is why we write
expertise.
music.
Right.
I was gonna point out something really funny because I was trying to figure out who the person that did the soundtrack for Forrest Gump was, and it's Alan Silvestri. I thought it was him, but he also has done Stuart Little, What Women Want, Lilo and Stitch,
All great movies.
Beowulf. It's like
An okay movie.
and Avengers Endgame,
Oh,
which is interesting. So
That was
I
a good soundtrack.
All right. I got a question for everybody in the chat now.
Yeah.
Feel free to butt in if you're watching this or if you see
leave a
this later.
comment.
Yep.
Please.
What movie has the worst soundtrack?
Huh.
Ooh.
What was a movie you watched and you were like, wow, this is actually alright, I can't take this serious because of the music playing
The
in
Curse of
background.
El Charo.
I've never seen it.
They had. I'm not going to explain why.
I'm gonna look up worst
It's
movie
hurtful.
soundtracks.
Yeah, I've
Right.
never heard I've never heard a soundtrack in a movie that was like noticeably bad that made me go, ugh.
I don't.
James and the Giant Peach for some reason caught us straight at number 1.
Oh
On
no!
IMDb said James and the Giant Peach has the worst soundtrack.
We should do that. We should.
We gotta go watch it
Right,
now
we
and
have
be
to
like,
listen
what
to the
fuck?
soundtrack. What the hell?
It's a High School Musical
What?
Come on!
That
and Little Shop of Horrors.
Moulin
What?
Rouge?
That's
Yeah.
all awful. Those are all terrible.
Yeah, that's a
opinions.
Blake rage bait list.
Yeah, it's.
Like unironically.
Okay, I love that
Titanic.
Winnie the Pooh, a movie from 1977, is number 5 underneath Moulin Rouge and Little Shop of
Justin
Horrors.
Bieber never say never.
Titanic.
Monsters Inc.
The fuck?
What?
No, that's the best.
Adam's
Monsters, Inc. is
Family
awesome.
Values, Die Another Day. What? This is dude. Whoever's on
This is a
IMDb doing
rude-ass
this,
list.
it's super bad.
Yeah, I don't appreciate.
Hey,
any of
Jono
that.
74 from 12 years ago.
Fuck
Modified it 10 years ago. You should have modified that whole list
you.
because
Hey,
you're
Jono.
wrong.
Hey, Jono. You should modify a rope and kick a chair.
I think the movie The Island with Ewan McGregor
What?
could have had a better soundtrack.
Jesus Christ,
What movie?
Superstar.
The Island with Ewan McGregor. We watched that not too long ago together, but I had seen
Oh, that was a good movie.
It's a good movie,
Holy
but I
shit.
feel like the soundtrack isn't terrible, but I feel
It
like
wasn't
it could have been
amazing.
better. Yeah, like
It
that's
wasn't
a movie.
amazing.
Like it could have been more, left more of an impression.
Mm-hmm.
What's
agree.
another movie?
Someone said No Country for Old Men. I'm on Reddit now, so
Fuck
it's not
you.
IMDb.
I haven't seen that.
That was a great movie with a great soundtrack.
Um,
I think the soundtrack.
Oh.
Ooh, Trimmers had a good soundtrack.
Okay, this is actually kind of a good. I don't know if you guys ever saw the new Mario movie.
yeah.
I loved that movie, but the soundtrack was definitely.
You're talking about Chris Pratt, like the
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, like the one
Yeah,
that-
terrible
yeah.
soundtrack.
The soundtrack did not make any sense. They just like licensed a bunch of songs that were super out of place, and
Completely agree.
it made zero sense. I loved the movie, but the soundtrack was.
Oh, okay. I just watched Ready Player One. That one.
Yeah, that movie.
Oh.
That
the
soundtrack was
to
dog
that
shit.
was fucking.
That's one of my
garbage.
favorite movies of like that year.
Yeah.
But the
Mhm.
soundtrack,
Ready Player
it
One
wasn't
slaps.
that the soundtrack wasn't good. It was that it was completely out of place
Guess
for what
what?
it was. What?
That's Alan Silvestri.
I think that I don't like him.
You know what movie?
That's so funny.
It's the guy that did Forrest Gump and Endgame, which is hilarious.
That's so
They did
funny.
all these other ones, but hey, you know what? When you have like a resume of like 50 movies and you're probably rolling in it from your work,
Not all of them are
it's
going
gotta
to
be.
gold.
Some of them's gonna be dumb.
Endgame
shit,
was
so.
good, but I don't like the soundtrack in Forrest Gump. The soundtrack in Full Metal Jacket was kind of trash.
Ooh, I love Full Metal Jacket.
Do you know what movie's gonna have an awesome soundtrack though?
Avarice Angels.
Yeah.
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 In
Coming to a theater near you. coming
Not soon.
in a theater.
But it is
Those are
coming.
nice socks.
No,
Oh,
we just wear the same brand shite.
I also have
Stop
animal
it.
socks. Makes it very hard. For
How
us
I
when
feel
we-
It
when
does.
London wears a turtleneck.
Yeah.
hey, that's my thing. Can you not do that?
Excuse me.
Wait, do I? Oh no, these are my
Your
fancy
neck is
socks.
looking a little warm. Time to take that off.
Go ahead and
Damn,
put
smell
on a
that.
regular
No.
sweater for me.
Do you want to smell this?
I
Yeah.
can smell it from here.
Yeah, let's check it out. I'm just kidding.
Kind of smells like hamburger meat.
It's cheesy.
I don't even eat meat, but it
It
smells,
smells
like meat.
like.
That's all the chlorophyll coming out of your feet.
So I'm
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 photosynthesizing.
smelling Blake's shoe here on the live stream, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm getting notes of bread.
If you want to buy my
Nutmeg.
socks, they're for sale.
It's like whole wheat
BT
bread.
dubs.
It's like
How
panko,
much?
tempura,
I don't know. Offer.
breadcrumbs.
What did we eat last night? Nothing good.
We went to a
We went to a sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
But he didn't have any. 'cause
I didn't add fried rice with curry sauce.
No, but it smells like panko breadcrumbs and
Danny's really just.
I can taste
Wow.
it, and it doesn't taste like panko.
I can
breadcrumbs.
taste it.
Oh.
I got that like, you know that cheese that they sell in like Italy, where it's like little mites that like
Yeah.
eat the shit that.
Was
poop
it
out.
Marmite? Is that what it's called?
No, Marmite's like Vegemite.
Oh,
but
you're
it's-
right,
It's
you're right.
different. I don't know
a
how-
new sense to smell.
Ooh.
John Golfin, go ahead and hand me your shoe, please.
You actually
Let me
want
see
it?
what's going on.
Your-
Hey, you! That
Yeah.
smells nice.
You think?
That smells like laundry detergent.
That's one of your oldest
Smells
shoes.
bad
it looks
to me.
Oh
like,
yeah,
too.
you must have just washed this. Yeah, get
No,
out
these-
that.
Yeah, you're a
No.
liar.
I've never washed these shoes. I've never washed these.
Ah,
I don't know what you guys are talking
He's
about.
not naturally stinky.
smells
That's
pretty
all
Jonathan's
right.
feet smell incredible.
I think
everybody.
Jonathan's more aware of his stank than we are. Because
I'm definitely aware of it all the time, and I'm very.
If you were wondering how good Jonathan's feet smell,
They're pretty.
they smell.
They really don't smell like anything. Like,
10
they
out of
just
10
smell like
feet.
his clean socks. 10 out of 10 feet.
To me,
they're
it's
long, they're fast, and they smell good.
Size 12, baby.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I don't know
what that means. Big shoes.
Happy Feet has an awesome soundtrack. Wow, ironic. That's from Laura. Thanks, Laura. Yeah, I don't remember Happy Feet very well, but I do remember Surf's Up because it's another
I remember
Penguin
Surf's
movie,
Up as
and
well.
that it had some Green Day in it, and I loved that.
Brian watches
Yeah.
You bad. Imagine us smelling your shoe.
Kermit.
What the hell? I feel it.
That exact fucking face and everything.
Well, you guys have been kind of quiet tonight, and that's okay. Maybe you got something going on in your life, and you don't have time for us, and that's A-okay. Do you know why? Because if you want to watch any of these after they're done being live streamed, you can get onto our Patreon.
Did you hear that?
Yeah! You can get it into the Patreon, and you can see all of our past live streams.
Yeah, the full ones.
So,
But if you don't want to spend any money on us,
Then you're an asshole. I'm
No.
just kidding. I'm just
end
kidding.
of stream. If you don't want to spend any money, if you're a little tight on cash like we are, you can just go to YouTube and watch the short version without all this yapping. Or if it has nothing to do with money and you just don't want to hear all the yapping and you just want to hear what the fuck are our favorite songs and soundtracks and stuff, just go to YouTube.
The yapping is.
This
the
is
best
going to be
part,
on YouTube.
I think.
well, it's been real, guys. We're gonna
Real gay.
go and maybe watch a movie tonight and
Yeah.
eat some food because we're all very hungry, I think. So we're gonna go get off here, take care of ourselves, and spend some time together. We hope you guys are having a great night and have a good rest of your night. We'll see you on the next live stream where we might be doing something across the way because we're going to be heading to Nashville here soon. So we're going to probably do something fun and creative and interesting, a little bit different than all four of us sitting right here in front of the camera. So
Hell yeah.
we'll let you know what's going on. Stay tuned on the Instagram, Facebook, and everything else for updates. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
See y'all later. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.